Now that our HTML base is completed and published, let's use it in an Intuiface experience with Composer. Launch Intuiface Composer and create a new blank project. In the Interface Assets panel, click the Add an Interface Asset button, then in the pop-up window, scroll to and then click the entry named Headless CMS. A list of your bases will be displayed. Select the Van Gogh DB base and click Add. As you can see, the base has been added to your Interface Assets panel. As with any other interface asset, it comes with its own X-ray panel. Click the X-ray icon and you will see a list of all the properties, triggers, and actions related to this base. Let's add the general information component to our experience. Thanks to the X-ray panel, you can easily create a group collection containing all of the base properties by clicking the blue icon near that component. As usual, other methods are possible too. For example, you can drag and drop a property from the X-ray panel to create a single bound element, or start from scratch by adding an empty asset into a scene and then use binding to reference the desired component property. Let's do this with an image asset. Drag and drop an empty image asset into the scene. Click the orange binding icon on the source property. Look for your HTML base. Select the logo property, and voila! Now let's do the same for a collection component. You can proceed the same way as before using the icon from the X-ray panel or starting from scratch. Let's create a collection using the HTML base as a data source. Drag and drop an asset flow collection onto the scene. Right-click the asset flow in the scene structure panel and select Insert Data Feed. Click the newly created data feed that just appeared. It should switch automatically to the Van Gogh DB base as a data source, as it's the only one available. However, keep in mind that you could have changed it in the Properties panel if there were several data sources to choose from. Remove the title and description text assets from the template. Add a binding to the image asset by clicking the orange binding button on the source property. Verify that you're browsing the appropriate HTML base, then select the illustration property, and voila again! If you're already familiar with our well-known Excel interface asset, you probably noticed the HTML interface asset behaves almost the same. It even includes the same ability to filter data. However, thanks to an innovative feature known as variants we'll discuss in the next lesson, you may not even need to use filters.